members of the ANC who are facing allegations of corruption, they will step aside from their roles as individuals, including their membership to the African National Congress. We've been shouted about Brown Mogotsi. Who's this guy? He speaks about the ANC like he's a trident. He even sent me a message here. He sent me a message. I don't know where does he get my number. I don't care. I won't respond to him.
I'm a member of the ANC in good standing, and this is the African National Congress, not Mbalula National Congress.
Mbalula, ANC Secretary General, made a few strong statements recently about the party's stance against corruption and the relationship of Brown Mogotsi and the ANC. Yet, just days later, he's faced with a major problem. When Brown Mogotsi appeared before an interview at the SABC directly opposing Mbalula's stance, as well as dropping some major bombshells about Mbalula himself. For those who don't know, Brown Mogotsi is under heavy scrutiny at the Madlanga Commission for his alleged cartel financial ties and his relationship with Vusikat Matlala, as well as his relationship with Senzo Mchunu. Mbalula said this about Brown Mogotsi.
Brown Mogotsi is not a member of the ANC. It took me time to go to the records. I went to the branch, even the province. He's not a member of the ANC. He's just going up and down, perambulating among leaders and his proximity. He's not a member.
However, Mogotsi responded on SABC.
Now, we've heard Mr. Mogotsi from Secretary of the ANC, Mbalula, say that your membership has in fact expired and the party has distanced itself and all your activities, saying that you have actually exploited the party for your own personal gain.
Yeah, I've seen those communications and the utterances by the Secretary General. But let me confirm something to you. I'm a member of the ANC in good standing. I have also, attempted to send you some proof that my membership only expires at the end of October. But it is not the Secretary General who has the power to do that. My branch, which I have communicated with, and they are aware that my membership only expires at the end of October.
This directly challenges Mbalula's statements, and he didn't stop there.
You know, on the January 8th that we are talking about, the national officials of the ANC, they came with one boat from Cape Town to Robben Island. It's only Mbalula alone who came with a lavish boat owned by a foreign national company. Do we have to question him? Do we have to, did he declare that, what should we say if such a thing has actually taken place?
A foreign boat owned by which international interest?
We cannot know, but you can see it's not owned by a South African person.
Are you alleging that Mbalula is tainted through this interaction?
No, not necessarily tainted. I'm trying to prove a point that with a January 8th celebration, you will get donations, you will be assisted by different people. It doesn't necessarily say when you assist, then you are a criminal cartel.
Did you use Minister Mchunu's name as well to get these funds for the January 8th statement for the accommodation and the like?
In all those messages that are appearing, there's no way they say, I've mentioned Minister Senzo Mchunu that you must give me money. The rest of the money went to the traveling and accommodation of those people. Senzo Mchunu has a house, has a state house in Cape Town. He did not even attend the gala dinner. He did not even attend the January 8th. We did not use his name. And talking of being implicated, the way Fikile is doing, like all the utterances he made, let me give you one. He traveled with Vusi Keke abroad. Vusi Keke has been convicted and sentenced for the killing of Wandile Boswan. It was also shown that he was with Vusi Keke 2-3 days before Wandile Boswani was murdered. I know Boswani's family. You know, with our interaction, they showed me some proof that actually Boswani gave Fikile Mbalula 1 million rand, and he promised to pay it back. Today, the money is not paid.
You're saying that Mbalula was instrumental in working with Makeke to ensure that what was done to Bozwane happened?
I cannot say that. I'm saying, in as much as he was with Vusikeke, currently Vusikeke has been sentenced. Do we have to label him? Do we have to tell him you can't be a member of the ANC? You were traveling with someone who's been convicted and sentenced? That's what I'm saying. That the same applies to his wife in Free State. She was involved in the housing scandal, where Fikile is a direct beneficiary because he's the husband. Do we have to say, no, you can't be a Secretary General because now your wife is implicated?
Further claims suggest Mbalula arrived with a lavish boat from a foreign company, while other party members used one for Robben Island. He also said Mbalula traveled with Vusikeke, a man now convicted of murdering Wandile Botswana, 2 days before Botswana's death, after receiving a 1 million rand loan from Botswana himself, as alleged by Mogotsi. He also alleged that Mbalula had benefited when his wife was implicated in a multi-million rand housing scandal. Remember this clip from Mbalula?
Those who commit acts of corruption cannot hide behind the ANC, cannot drag our name into their crimes, and cannot claim legitimacy from the movement. The ANC will not sink with those who choose the path of corruption. Those who betray the people for personal gain will be isolated. If they are convicted, they will be disciplined and removed from our membership.
AfriForum's Gary Nell sent a letter to NPA's Shamila Botai, challenging the closure of cases linked to Fikile Mbalula's lavish family holiday, costing an approximately 700,000 rand when he was sports minister, citing non-disclosure as an ethical breach and demanding a review, with a warning that AfriForum will pursue private prosecution if the cases remain closed. Mbalula replied saying this is a political campaign, insisting it is settled. Fikile could be right, but you can clearly see Fikile is clearly compromised, and so is the ANC. I'm sure there is much more Brown Mogotsi is saving for the Commission of Inquiry, because there are serious allegations implicating all 3 previous police ministers, and one of them has mysteriously fell out of a 20-story window before he could testify in the Commission of Inquiry. As it stands, Senzo Mnguni is still an active member of the ANC, and Fikile is still maintaining that Brown Mogotsi is not associated with the ANC.
He's not a member. He says those things the way he does them as an independent South African who happened at some point to have been a member of the ANC, of which he's not. We have never denied that at some point he belonged to the structures, he was a member, his membership has actually lapsed. That's what we clarified. He's not a member of the ANC. And the ANC membership and everybody else must never pride itself of like those in the organization. We will defend the ANC against individuals who masquerade as members and who do things that are who claim control over state power, police officers, control over every other thing. We don't have super members. Members of the ANC respect the organization.
To me, this is screaming cover-up and political damage control with 2026 elections looming. Brown Mogotsi appears to know a lot when it comes to workings of the ANC and their activities. Brown has also stated his readiness and availability to testify before both the Madlanga Commission as well as the Parliamentary Ad Hoc Committee investigating Mkonazi's allegations. Question is, who do we trust more, ANC or Brown Mogotsi? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. That is all for the video. Please make sure to like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.